was curious, as someone who I believe you play some of your best tennis when you're quite instinctive and not overthinking. How much do you use data to evaluate yourself or opponents?
When?
Like data, like the like forehand speeds and just the data available from the ATP, for example. You understand?
No, not really.
Just like tactical data, like where someone serves, the direction they serve, or how they hit their forehand.
If I see more often, or
if you use that to when you're planning for your matches and when you want to strategize or not.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. I mean, that's to be honest, that's my coach's job. So no, but yeah, he. I mean, my coach used to usually watch the matches against from my opponent, from the guy that I'm playing against. So and after that he tell me about a little bit from his game, what he's doing, what he feels more comfortable to hit the ball. But just a briefing of it. We know, my team know the most important thing for me is to think about myself, about my own game. It helps a lot to see the how accurate is the serve to from the opponents, where he feels more comfortable to serve in some special moments, when they facing breakpoint down or pressure or pressure point. It helps a lot to see where he feels more more comfortable to hit. But the rest is just about thinking about me.
Hi Carlos, Simone Eterno, Eurosport. I'm curious about one thing about your game and your attitude on the pitch. When you miss an easy shot, it looks like you're able to erase immediately that mistake and always be positive, having this positive attitude. Is this something that you work on it, that you work on when you were young, or it really comes natural like it looks like to everybody? Because for some player, is a problem. Sometimes you miss an easy shot, then you have that negative attitude that everything changed. To you, you're always smiling, always, like nothing happened. How you do that? Is it natural or you work on that?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you about it. I will tell my coach, that you said it. But it's something that I working on it, because when I was younger, I was if I'm missing a shot, I just scream. I just threw the racket sometimes, and I just fill in my mind with negative thoughts all the time, and probably it lasts 1 game, 2 games, that negative thoughts in my mind, and we realized how important it is to fill the mind with really positive things all the time, even when the things are not going well, or even if you don't feeling well the ball, or you're missing a lot of shots. As much as you fill in your mind with positive thoughts, it's gonna turn around the things quicker. And that's something that I just working on it. If I missed an easy shot, I try to understand what happened, and thinking how I should done it better, and just thinking about the next point. And I'm trying to do it. The whole match. Sometimes it's really difficult to do it, but it's something that is on my mind, and it is a goal in every match.
Carlos, in the next round you will face Bublik, and recently he said that Yannick and you are untouchable in Grand Slam. Do you agree with him?
Well, I mean we played the last 9 Grand Slams, but I still don't believe that we are unbeatable, in Grand Slams. But players like Bublik, he's top 10, or I think he's still top 10. Saying that, it helps a lot for the confidence. Someone like understand the game pretty well, as Bublik says that we cannot lose in a Grand Slam. That help a lot for us to play with a lot of confidence. But to be honest, I'm not really agree with it.
Ciao Carlos, well done. Listen, this morning Fonseca was asked who has the best forehand, and he said this was the order: Alcaraz, Sinner, Fonseca, Berrettini, Tsitsipas. Do you think this is the correct ranking, or would you change a little bit something?
That's tricky, and at the same time, it's a really pretty good list. Pretty good list from Joao. I don't know. I could put Andrei Rublev around the list. I could change right now. I could change Tsitsipas for Felix Auger, for example. I just love Felix Auger forehand. Yeah, and the rest is pretty good. Berrettini is on it. Yes. Berrettini is 4, right? So the list is pretty full. So I would probably Andrei Rublev, Felix Auger should be around that. But yeah, I could feel like myself at the first place.
And Carlos, just in Spanish, please, your thoughts on the match today and facing Thomas again.
Bueno, la verdad que lo primero es muy contento, ¿no? Muy contento de poder jugar contra Thomas, contra Tommy, ¿no? en un partido ATP, la primera vez que nos enfrentamos, y ver hasta dónde estamos llegando, ¿no? Yo creo que es increíble lo que está haciendo, gran admiración por él, y la verdad que por mi parte muy contento de haber salvado un partido muy complicado, que lo tenía controlado, y al final se me ha complicado, pero bueno, al final estos partidos son los importantes. Cuando no te sientes bien o cuando de repente pierdes el feeling, pues volver o estar en el partido, intentar volverlo lo antes posible y al final acabar ganándolo, ¿no? Yo creo que te da mucha confianza y ahora mismo contento y ya por la siguiente ronda.
Carlos, well done today. You first played Thomas 6 years ago in a challenger. I had a look. You were both ranked outside 300 in the world. It's hard to believe you were ever ranked outside 300 in the world. But it must be nice to play him on this famous court, and he showed again how tough a player he is.
Yeah, I mean he saw every match in every tournament how difficult it is to beat him. I would say, especially on clay, he's a great fighter. I have a lot of respect to him about what he's doing in the tournaments. He's doing in the on the tour. I think it is impressive. I'm just really happy to see ourselves climbing in the tour. Looking back a little bit, back in 2020, the first time we met on a tennis court, back in the challengers, and now to see ourselves playing in the center court of Montecarlo, I think this is special. So I'm just really happy about it, and everybody could see today how good player, or how good player he is. So it's it's been a great battle.
And focusing in on the match, the first set was amazing. It looked like you were feeling the ball so well, playing at such a high level. Then it got a little more competitive from there. Just how did you see it overall?
Yeah, I would say I was feeling the ball really well in the first set, hitting the ball like 10 out of 10, I would say. So. And then in the second set, I started pretty well as well. I just had chances to break his serve in the second game, but I just didn't take it. And as I say every time, when you don't take the opportunities in this kind of level, you have to run back. So it's I would say he gained a little bit of confidence after that, playing more aggressive, hitting the ball better, and not making that many mistakes. So after that, I would say the conditions were a little bit slower, which become a little bit tougher. But I would say that was a great fight, and at the end.
And just quickly, the next round we find out who has the best drop shot, you or Bublik.
Well, let's see. It's going to be the first time we're going to meet, in an official tournament. We practiced as one, so it's going to be fun to watch, to play, and let's see who has the best drop shot.
We can't wait for it. Well done today.
Thank you.